The idiom roll up one's sleeves and go into battle originates from ancient China and signifies fearlessness in the face of hardship or sacrifice. This phrase stems from the story of a formidable general named Lu Bu, known for his bravery, but whose troops often faced defeat. Once, Lu Bu's army was ambushed, and they were stripped of their armor and clothing by the enemy. Undeterred, Lu Bu led his troops in a battle bare-chested and eventually emerged victorious. From that time on, the idiom roll up one's sleeves and go into battle became popular. Hence, the idiom roll up one's sleeves and go into battle teaches us that when confronted with difficulties and challenges, we mustn't retreat but face them bravely. Only by doing so can we achieve success in our endeavors. This idiom emphasizes the importance of courageously confronting hardships in order to attain victory. Barehanded fight is the modern English translation of the Chinese idiom tradition. This idiom originated from ancient China. There was a general named L.V. Bu who was very brave, but his army often failed. One time, L.V. Bu's army was attacked by the enemy, and their armor and clothes were taken away. L.V. Bu did not back down. He led his army to fight barehanded and eventually won the battle. Since then, the idiom has been passed down. Therefore, the idiom tells us that when we face difficulties and challenges, we should not back down but face them bravely. Only in this way can we succeed in our career. 赤膊上阵 is a very powerful idiom. It tells us that only by facing difficulties bravely can we achieve victory. Be awarded a yellow robe is the modern English translation of the Chinese idiom competition. This idiom originated from ancient China. There was a peasant uprising leader named Liu Bang during the Han Dynasty, who defeated the Qin army in the war and eventually established the Han Dynasty. Liu Bang became the first emperor of the Han Dynasty, and he awarded a yellow robe to his general Han Xian to show his appreciation. Since then, the idiom competition has been passed down. Therefore, the idiom competition tells us that only after we have achieved great success can we be rewarded. This idiom also reminds us to always remain humble and not to become arrogant and complacent because of the rewards we receive.黄袍加身 is a very meaningful idiom. It tells us that only after we have achieved great success can we be rewarded. Luoyang paper is expensive is a Chinese idiom that means a work is so popular that everyone wants to have it. This idiom originated from ancient China during the Tang Dynasty. Luoyang was the political and cultural center of China at that time, and many literati and poets gathered there. Once, a poet named Li Shangyin published a poem in Luoyang. This poem was so beautiful that it quickly spread throughout the city. People wanted to have this poem, and so the saying Luoyang paper is expensive was born. Therefore, the idiom Luoyang paper is expensive tells us that only when our work is truly excellent can we gain recognition and popularity. This idiom also reminds us to always remain humble and not to become arrogant and complacent because of the popularity of our work. Luoyang paper is expensive is a very meaningful idiom. It tells us that only when our work is truly excellent can we gain recognition and popularity. Fighting with one's back to the wall is the modern English translation of the Chinese idiom背水一战. This idiom originated from ancient China during the Warring States period. A general named Lian Po of the Zhao state, in a war against the Qin state, ordered all the boats to be burned to boost morale. This left the Zhao soldiers with no way to retreat, and they had to fight with all their might, eventually winning the battle. Since then, the idiom 背水一战 has been passed down. Therefore, the idiom 背水一战 tells us that when we face a crisis, we should not back down, but fight with all our might to turn the situation around. Only in this way can we succeed in our career. 背水一战 is a very powerful idiom. It tells us that only in a crisis can we unleash our full potential and achieve victory.